Hello YouTube fans, how are you today? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Well, we are going to be messing around with a brand new tool I just bought down at Radio Shack. It is a coax strip board. It helps you to strip the round coax cable to take off the insulation, somewhat of the shield, and leaves the conductor behind, like the inner core, and it takes off that insulation stuff, and that's pretty cool. But I was doing a little bit of experimenting with it yesterday. No, I did not film it because I was kind of a newbie or a new kind of person doing this kind of stuff myself, because I am still working on my antenna project for my Toshiba stereo receiver, and I have a used piece of Colex RG6 cable. It's all analog, if you can see what's it now. I got one end on, and the other end is not on the other side because I do not have the compression tool capability to compress these connectors on. They're just on there very loosely, and I will buy the new tool down at Radio Shack itself. But I'll show you what these fittings are. These fittings are called compression fittings. What you do is you get that tool and you compress these down, and these actually go on the cable itself. I actually have like more of these floating around somewhere, but I'm almost out of these because I don't want to waste so many of these little cable connectors here. But these are very nice and handy to actually have when you gotta do a very big antenna project. And this is what I picked up. It's a very special tool made for coax stripping. That's what it says right now. You want to see what it looks like. Now, this is from Radio Shack. It does come with your standard instructions. I would recommend reading your instructions before you go tinkering around with your tool itself. But I was having a lot of fun with this. I think it's nice to have this. And it does have RG6, RG9, and RG8 on here. And it's also spring loaded. All you do is you spring load it on your cable. And it has two adjustment points here to adjust the blades. And it has a built-in Allen key. And it has this little circular thing here for your finger to go in. And what I was doing wrong is I was putting this on backwards. I should have put the wire this way. But what's been happening is I've been putting the wire this way. It's like, confusing. And it does have the different type of gauge style wire it should have on here. But these are not preset. You have to set these and adjust them yourself to make sure you're going to get the right length or stripping action of this tool. Now, I already did this experiment with this one. You see, I have this one on there. It's nice on there. Very nice. It's not crimped on or compressed on yet. And we just got this one end I'm going to do here. And I want to make sure I'm going to do this the right way. It's a lot difficult for this type of tool to fit on these wires, but it only depends on the type of cable you are using. Now, I noticed something when I was more messing around with this cable stripper, is I noticed it actually cuts the braid itself. I do not know why it actually does that. That's pretty unique. Now, I'm going to take this off. And I'm not going to pull the braid here off. I'm going to pull those back in. Not with this tool. You could, but you may mess up your tool itself, but I don't recommend doing that. But I'm gonna go ahead and peel these off one by one. I gotta say, I'm new at this. You know, it's very interesting to figure out how to get these things to come off. Now, the light insulation stuff is kind of hard to get off, but it does come off. Hold on, I have a pair of pliers. Let me see if I can get this white stuff to come off. I don't know what this white stuff really is. Must be some type of insulator or core insulation material, I guess that's what it's called. And yeah, I'm new at doing this myself, and so you gotta make sure you take this white part off, and you just throw away that bits over there, and you have yourself a perfect cable stripped and everything else stripped on. And I noticed it doesn't leave the braid. It only leaves the shield. And that's pretty cool. So I thought that was interesting. Now with this, you just push this in there. I guess that's what you do. You just have to force it all the way up. For it bottoms out. And when it bottoms out, you got yourself a decent cable connector. Now, of course, this is a little longer because this is shorter than the standard crimping or compressing tool. Now, these are just both on here. I haven't got the compressing tool yet for this cable. Now, if I do, I can now terminate this little cable, and this cable is ready to be terminated and ready to go. Thank you for this type of tool I purchased and was having a little bit of fun with. If you are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Please like, please share, peace out, bye guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you in the next vlog.